I just got back from my second trip to Charlotte, North Carolina in the last few weeks, and things are really blowing up there in that state for us at Process Fixer and Process Triage. I've got two more trips already planned in the next between now and August. So excited to come out there and train a bunch of corporate facilitators in that market, as well as some independent facilitators as well. But I wanted to chat with you about something this Friday morning because it was a conversation I had with a CEO this last week that really got me thinking. And he said, how do I know if I have process problems inside my business? See, when I go out and talk to CEO groups like Vistage, I talk a lot about how the system is the problem. Employees can't make mistakes. If mistakes occur, it's always a result of a system or process that management is implemented incorrectly. Now, statistically, it has been proven that 94% of all inefficiencies, deficiencies, and rework inside organizations is a result of the system and not the people. We can talk a lot about that. And if you've seen my presentations, you know I get into how we know this statistically. But the point is this. He said to me, how do I know if I have problems inside my business? And I said to him this, I want you to stand there with your fingers and do it with me. Every time I say one of these words, if you hear that word inside the work that you do, or you use that word, or people use that word regularly around you, I want you to just put a finger up. So the first word is inspected, reviewed, audited, monitored, checked, verified, supervised, approved, authorized, scrutinized, validated, overseen, double check, status check, examine. If you use these words in conversation, hey, before you send that out to the customer, can I just take a look at it real quick? Before you send that product out, can somebody just double check it? Hey, can you verify that this address is correct? Can somebody be monitoring the quality on these so that we can make sure? Can somebody get out there and inspect this? Or Joe, would you go over and review that work and make sure it looks okay? Every single one of those words means you do not trust your people. And if we know that the problem can't be the people, it's got to be the process. It means you don't trust your process. Think about how much time in administration is spent in your business, reviewing, checking, reporting, getting status updates, examining, overseeing things, cross-checking, double-checking, validating. We spend hundreds and thousands of hours doing this type of work, paying people to do this type of work because we don't produce quality in the first place. We can't trust what our system produces. Now, if I can't trust what my system produces, I am going to lay awake at night and I'm going to be nervous and I'm going to be sweating bullets and I'm going to be thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh, I hope it's good. Oh, I hope the customer accepts it. Oh, geez. Oh. And all of a sudden you're going to stress yourself out, which means you're going to want to do more of this inspection and micromanagement because you do not have a process that consistently produces the results that you need to create value and good outcomes for your customers. That's how you know if you need process help. Any of those words, if you ever hear, every time, I'm going to do a little NLP on you right now. Every time you hear the word validate, inspect, review, control, check, verified, approved, authorized, validated, oversee, double check, status update, examine. Every time you hear one of those words from now on, I want you to understand this means I have a process and systems problem at the root of my business. And I will never grow beyond the limit of my system, ever. So if you hear those words, every single one of them is saying to you, you are going to be resisted from any growth, from new profit, from new product, from new customers, because you haven't resolved those issues yet. I tell this story about a very well-known entrepreneur that created a whole bunch of retail stores. You probably know who I'm talking about. He used to say, if you have a problem on aisle 4 today, you have an employee problem. If you have a problem on aisle 4 tomorrow, you've got a management problem. If that problem still exists a week from now, go into the restroom, put your hands on the counter, look into the mirror, and say out loud, I am the problem. You're the boss. You're in control of the system. If your system is producing results that require you to audit them and quality check them and status check them and verify them and supervise them, you're not doing it right. You have a broken system. Fix the system. That's what you have to do first. I'm Derrick Mains, the Process Fixer. Till next time.
You ready? Let's go. Welcome to the Process Fixer. Help you see the bigger picture. Derrick Mains is the elixir, cutting waste away like scissor. Woo! Got a problem, he can solve it. He's an expert with the process, so for sure you'll see a profit. Bottom line profit. Analyze the work your people doing every day. Expose the inefficiencies getting in the way. Advise you how to automate, outsource, abbreviate, eliminate, innovate. Now there's more food up on your dinner plate.